Welcome, explorers of knowledge, seekers of wisdom, and lovers of mysteries. We're glad you've chosen to embark on this journey with us today. We're about to delve into a narrative that has shaped civilizations, inspired artists, and sparked endless debates. A story that resides at the very core of human understanding and belief. Today, we're unraveling the intricate tapestry of Genesis chapter 2. But before we dive in, do us a favor. If you find our content intriguing and enlightening, don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to produce these deep dives into the mysteries of life, existence, and the universe. So brace yourselves for a journey of discovery, of reflection, and of profound understanding. Now let's get started. Before we start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Have you ever wondered about the real essence of the creation story in Genesis chapter 2? This ancient text, nestled in the heart of the Bible, holds a tale that has echoed through millennia. It's a narrative of beginnings and of divine craftsmanship, a tale that has shaped our understanding of the world and our place within it. Genesis chapter 2 takes us back to the dawn of existence, a time when the earth was a blank canvas, ready to be painted with life. It's a chapter that invites us to reflect on our origins and question the very nature of life itself. It's not just a story, it's a philosophical journey, a spiritual exploration, a quest for understanding. The importance of truly understanding this creation story cannot be overstated. It has implications for our understanding of life, existence, and universe. So are you ready for a deep dive? Explore with us as we delve into the profound narrative of Genesis chapter 2. Genesis 2 opens with the seventh day of creation. But what significance does this hold? This day stands out from the rest as God, having completed his work, decided to rest. Now, this wasn't because of fatigue, as an omnipotent being doesn't tire. Rather, it was a purposeful cessation, a pause to appreciate the harmony of his creation. This seventh day, this day of rest, has been woven into the fabric of many societies as the Sabbath, a day of rest and worship. It's a day set aside to disconnect from the regular hustle and bustle of life, to reflect and to appreciate the world around us. Contrary to what some might think, this day is not an idle day in the creation week. It's as significant as the days of active creation. Each element of creation, including rest, was meticulously planned and executed. The seventh day is a testament to this. God's rest on the seventh day is not an afterthought, but a vital part of the creation story. From the dust of the ground, God forms man. What can we learn from this? It's a compelling question and one that carries rich symbolism. The creation of man, as depicted in Genesis chapter 2, is a momentous event. God doesn't simply create man from nothing, but rather he molds him from the dust of the ground, the same material he used to shape the earth itself. This act signifies the intrinsic connection between man and the earth, a bond that is both physical and spiritual. But being formed from dust is only half of the story. After shaping man, God breathes into him the breath of life, and man becomes a living soul. This breath, this divine spark, distinguishes man from all other creatures. It represents the spiritual essence of man, his intellect, his will, his soul. It's a powerful symbol of the divine within us, a piece of God's own spirit. The combination of dust and divine breath in the creation of man underscores the dual nature of human beings. It's a potent reminder that we are both earthly and divine. We are made from the stuff of the earth, yet we carry within us a spark of the divine. Our bodies are mortal, yet our spirits are eternal. The implications of this creation story are profound. Man is not merely a creature of the earth, but also a spiritual being with a divine origin. This unique position in the creation story sets man apart from the rest of creation. It places upon us a responsibility to honor both our earthly and spiritual heritage. The dust reminds us of our mortality, our connection to the earth, and the transience of physical existence. The divine breath, on the other hand, reminds us of our spiritual nature, our capacity for love, wisdom, and creativity, and our eternal connection to God. This duality is a central theme in many spiritual traditions and philosophies. It speaks to our quest for understanding, our yearning for purpose, and our journey towards spiritual growth. Man, a product of both the earth and the divine, holds a unique position in the creation story. And understanding this dual nature is a key to unlocking the deeper truths of our existence. The Garden of Eden, a place of perfection or a testing ground for humanity? Let's embark on a journey to explore the Garden of Eden, a location deeply embedded in our collective consciousness. According to Genesis chapter 2, God created this garden in the east of Eden, a place of absolute perfection, untouched by the corruption of the world. It was an oasis of tranquility and beauty, teeming with every kind of plant and creature. Central to this lush landscape were two distinctive trees, the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. The tree of life, a symbol of eternal life and God's blessing, was a testament to the everlasting life that humanity could have enjoyed. Its fruit promised immortality, a life free from death, decay, and disease. On the other hand, the tree of knowledge of good and evil stood as a symbol of moral autonomy and the capacity to discern between right and wrong. Eating from this tree, as we know, came with a heavy price. It represented the free will granted to humanity, the power to choose, and the consequences that follow from our choices. The Garden of Eden, thus, was more than just a physical location of beauty and abundance. It was a spiritual and moral landscape, a place where humanity first encountered the concepts of life, death, good, evil, choice, and consequence. The significance of the Garden of Eden extends beyond its biblical narrative. It serves as an archetype in our collective psyche, symbolizing a lost paradise, a utopia that once was but is no longer. It represents the eternal human yearning for a perfect world, free from pain, suffering, and moral dilemmas. In this light, the Garden of Eden can be seen not just as a place of perfection, but indeed as a testing ground for humanity. It posed the first moral test for mankind, a test of obedience and trust in God versus the desire for knowledge and autonomy. The Garden of Eden, a paradisiacal place with a profound purpose. It serves as a powerful reminder of our origins, our choices, and the inherent tension between freedom and consequence, between the divine and the human. From man's rib, woman is formed. What does this signify in the creation story? A question that has sparked countless discussions and interpretations. As we delve into the creation of woman, it's essential to remember that the narrative is rich with symbolism. The story goes that God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and from one of his ribs, God created Eve. Her creation from man's rib is a powerful metaphor, signaling intimate connection and equality. This detail in the Genesis narrative is not about physicality, but rather relationships. The rib, located close to the heart, could symbolize the emotional closeness that is to exist between men and women. It's a reminder that man and woman are of the same essence, made for companionship and to complement each other. The rib, protected by the chest, could also imply that it's man's role to protect woman. Yet it's equally valid to interpret that as woman being the protector of man's heart. The interpretations are many and all are thought-provoking. Now let's consider the purpose and role of woman in this narrative. Woman is introduced as a helper for man. But don't be misled by the simplicity of the term. The original Hebrew word used is ezer, which carries connotations of power and strength. It's used elsewhere in the Old Testament to describe God himself, coming to the aid of those in need. So, woman in the Genesis story is not a subordinate but an equal, a powerful aid and a necessary counterpart to man. Her creation completes the human picture. It's a testament to the inherent interdependence and mutual respect between the genders. In the grand narrative of Genesis, the creation of woman is far from an afterthought. It's a deliberate, beautiful act that speaks volumes about the divine design for unity, equality, and companionship. Woman, not an afterthought, but a necessary and equal partner in the creation story. Genesis 2, a chapter filled with profound lessons and timeless truths. As we draw the curtains on this enlightening exploration, let's take a moment to revisit the key elements of Genesis 2. It's a chapter that stands tall in the annals of time, brimming with stories that have shaped our understanding of the world and our place in it. We began with the seventh day, a day of rest, symbolizing the importance of balance in life. It's a day of pause, of reflection, an opportunity to appreciate the fruits of our labor and recharge for the journey ahead. This concept of balance and rest is more relevant today than ever, as we navigate a world that is constantly on the go. Then we journeyed to the making of man, a narrative that underscores the significance of human life. In a world that often seems chaotic and indifferent, this story serves as a powerful reminder of our inherent worth and potential. We are not mere accidents of nature, but the deliberate creation of a divine force. Our exploration then led us to the Garden of Eden, a metaphorical representation of the world in its purest form. Untouched by human greed or violence, it's a symbol of peace and harmony. It's a reminder to us all to strive for a world where nature and humanity coexist in mutual respect and love. And finally, the creation of woman, a story that emphasizes the importance of companionship and equality. It's a narrative that challenges us to respect and value the inherent dignity and worth of every individual, regardless of their gender. Genesis 2, then, is not just a chapter in an ancient text, but a compendium of timeless wisdom and universal truths. It's a mirror that reflects our deepest aspirations and challenges, a guide that lights our path in the quest for a better world. Genesis 2, a narrative that continues to inspire, challenge, and enlighten us about our existence and purpose. We hope you enjoyed this exploration of Genesis chapter 2. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support helps us create more content like this. We have a lot more to explore, and we'd love for you to join us on this journey. Remember, every like, every share makes a difference. It allows us to continue doing what we love, bringing you the timeless wisdom and universal truths from the world's greatest narratives. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay enlightened. Until next time, keep exploring and keep learning. Isn't it fascinating how age-old stories continue to captivate us? They are not just tales from the past, but lessons that can guide us in the present. The world is full of wisdom waiting to be discovered. And as we journey through these narratives, we learn more about ourselves and the world around us. Every story we unravel, every character we meet, every theme we explore, they all contribute to our understanding of the human experience. They remind us of our shared history, our collective consciousness, and our interconnectedness with each other and the world. But remember, the journey doesn't end here. There's always more to learn, more to explore. As we delve deeper into these narratives, the layers of wisdom unfold, revealing truths that resonate, inspire, and enlighten. So keep that curiosity alive. Keep seeking, keep learning, because when we remain open to new ideas, new perspectives, new wisdom, we not only enrich our minds but also our hearts and souls. So until our next journey, stay curious, stay enlightened. There's a whole universe of stories waiting for us to explore.